Welcome to my mayor's message for October 2022. I'm Mayor Ron Jensen. I want to kick things off this month with some exciting economic development news. You might have heard our big announcement on Good Morning Texas, but in case you missed it, I've invited Marty Weeder, our Economic Development Director, to talk about that and other projects coming up. Thanks for joining us, Marty.
Well, glad to be with you, Mayor. Thanks for inviting me.
On September 23rd, on Good Morning Texas, I made a huge announcement. Bass Pro, yes, Bass Pro is coming to Grand Prairie, and Andretti Indoor Karting and more. Marty, give us a little bit of stuff about those two big announcements.
They're very big, Mayor. Let me tell you about Andretti Indoor Karting first. Andretti Indoor Karting and Games plans a 96,000 square foot facility. It's going to be right there at Forum and 161. And it'll include their newest prototype. It'll feature an indoor climate-controlled kart track, and certainly with the name Andretti's, that makes sense with Mario Andretti and his family over the years. It'll have an arcade, virtual reality games, laser tag, and duck pin bowling, as well as I've eaten at the restaurant at the one in Orlando before. Great food. Plans are they're going to open in probably late 2023, and this will be the company's second location in our region in North Texas and seventh nationwide.
That's great. I visited the one up in Grandscape, and it is pretty phenomenal. The bowling I've never seen it before. It's a really simple bowling. You can hold the ball in your hand, smaller pins, smaller lane, much more kid-friendly.
It really is. It really is. I think that's what's nice about it. It's not just go-karts, as people think. These are climate-controlled, two-story, very attractive. It'll be matched just a little bit north of it with Bass Pro Outdoor World, and it's going to be their newest prototype, about 100, I'm hearing now maybe 103,000 square feet of retail. That'll be the outdoor retailer's fifth location in our region and 15th location in Texas. They're saying they're probably going to open the spring of 2024.
Marty, when we announced IKEA, we had kept it under wraps for about 8 months. The number one guess, no one guessed IKEA. The number one guess I had leading up to that evening's announcement was Bass Pro. So now we're finally getting to announce it.
That's exciting to think about. I heard from my staff that two economic development directors prior to me were speaking to Bass Pro years ago. Diana Miller, who you may remember way back.
Bob O'Neill.
And Bob O'Neill. And then I chased the contact, Mike Dunham. Since I first, actually just before I got hired, I was still with another city. I went to International Council of Shopping Centers and spoke to him there about you need to be in Grand Prairie. So it's been no doubt on their part that we wanted them here, and we're just thrilled they've made the decision to finally come.
It is, and as one of the points I made on September 23rd, we can entice them, we can talk to them. You can't pay them enough money to come here if they don't want to come.
That's right.
They have to do their own due diligence, do the maps, check out what's going on around us. They finally felt like, yeah, Grand Prairie is the place to come. So hang on, we've got more announcements coming in the next few months, so it's an exciting time to be here in Grand Prairie.
It is, and you think about it, Mayor, with the proximity of Epic Central, with all that's going on there with the restaurants, Loop 9 Barbecue, Larry Levine is getting ready to open that in the coming weeks. It ties in really well with all that's going on, and as you said, there's more to come.
Right.
So people need to keep an eye on Grand Prairie, no question.
Marty, thank you for those exciting updates. Now, let's keep the good news with some budget updates. City Council approved a higher homestead exemption and a lower property tax for residents as part of the city's 2022-2023 budget. We were able to reduce the city's portion of the property tax rate by a half cent from 0.664998 to 0.66 cents per every $100 evaluation, and raise the homestead exemption from 10% to 12.5%, or $5,000, whichever is greater, and that's effective in 2023. A homestead exemption lowers the taxable value of your home, which reduces the amount of tax you pay. Let me remind you, a homestead exemption, in effect, if you were going to look at it a different way, homeowners are getting a 2.5 penny rate reduction in their property tax, because the 2.5% is just spread across homeowners, not businesses, apartments, manufacturing firms, anything like that. For example, the city's portion of a property tax on a home valued at $235,000 is about $1,370 per year, or $3.75 a day. The rest of your taxes go to the school district and the county. Flowapalooza returns to Epic Waters October 7th through 9th for its third year in a row. This free 3-day festival includes paddleboarding, live music, food trucks, a craft mart, rock climbing, face painting, and of course, the Flow Tour Championships. For details, visit epicwatersgp.com. After a great summer, the Music on Main Street will hold its final concert of the season on Thursday night, October 6th, 6 o'clock, featuring the Grand Prairie Fine Arts Academy Jazz Band. The free concert will take place at the Farmers Market, and again, it starts at 6, runs to approximately 7:30. Don't forget to bring your lawn chairs. We have 3 fun events all taking place on Saturday, October 15th, and don't worry, you can attend all of them because they all take place on Main Street. First, join me for my Strolling with the Mayor Pink Out Walk at 9 a.m. The 2-mile walk will start at the Farmers Market and go through downtown. Wear your best pink gear and show your support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Local health care providers will be available from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for health fair. After our stroll, you will probably need some food to refuel, so you can cross the parking lot and enjoy the very popular Taste of Grand Prairie and Community Spotlight event at its new location just outside the Municipal Court building. The Chamber of Commerce has hosted this event at Traders Village during the week, but decided to try it out on Saturday at a new location this year. From 11 to 4, you will be able to enjoy live music, sample foods from Grand Prairie restaurants, and purchase items from other local businesses. And it's free to attend. For more information, visit grandprairiechamber.org. And the fun continues at the 5th Annual Prairie Days celebration, taking place from 11 to 3 at the Grand Prairie Historical Museum, just down the street from City Hall, located at 1516 West Main Street. You will enjoy museum tours and a 19th century fiddler band, horseshoe and sack races, and so much more. The event is a fun, family-friendly way to learn about Grand Prairie history, and it's also free to attend. We have 2 town halls in October. Councilmember Georgia Clemson will host a District 1 town hall meeting on Tuesday, October 18th from 6 to 8 at City Hall. Councilman John Lopez will host a District 4 meeting on Thursday, October 25th from 6 to 8 at Dickinson Elementary. You can find more information on both of these town halls on our city website, gptx.org. Our Parks, Arts, and Recreation Department is also hosting their annual Street and Treat event on Monday, October 31st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. outside of City Hall. Participants at this free event will enjoy pumpkin painting, face painting, crafts, games, costume photo ops, trick-or-treating, and other activities. Don't forget to bring a basket for all the candy. As you can see, there's a lot going on in October, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, until next month, stay safe, be kind, and live life grand in Grand Prairie.